My name is Terry Clark, Terence Allen Clark, but only my mother ever called me Terence, and I'm a professor, which is hard for me to believe, here at Southern Illinois University, Carbondale, in the business school. Current research, well, I'm a marketing professor, and I'm studying two paradoxes in marketing, two big paradoxes. The first one has to do with the fact that my field, the academic side of my field and the practitioner side of my field, are suffering what I call the Rodney Dangerfield complex. They feel they don't get any respect. Within the world of businesses, here's the paradox. The only piece of the business that drives demand is marketing. So we're investigating why the one piece of the firm that should be important, the accountants don't stimulate demand, the finance people don't stimulate demand, the management people. Why is the piece of the firm that stimulates demand, lacking influence? Why? That's what we're interested in. Marketing is an interesting game. It's an interesting thing to be in. Everybody's job depends on marketers doing their job. You might be a research scientist, hid away in the basement of a research lab, and you hate business and you hate marketing. And yet, if somebody out there is not doing the job of stimulating demand, you don't have a job. You might be the first violinist of an orchestra, and you hate business and you hate marketing, but if somebody out there is not doing the job of marketing, you lose your job. Marketing is responsible for stimulating demand for every product, every service, every sector of the economy on the planet. There's no way you can go, there's no job you can get where you're not dependent upon somebody stimulating demand. My research is actually, I think, quite revolutionary in what we found and what we are proposing is that publicly traded firms move away from what we refer to as the finance dominant logic, that is, firms oriented towards managing stock. Everything in the firm, everyone at the top is oriented to managing stock, to hit the number. What we're advocating is that firms move over to what we refer to as marketing dominant logic. That is, where CEOs and so forth are incentivized and rewarded for focusing on real markets, real customers, real products, real competitors.